What up, boys? It's been some time. I haven't really posted that much. Um, the car wasn't really available lately, so I wasn't really able to record. Um, I have a quick one for you guys today. The sun is in my face. Can't really do anything about it. This doesn't really help. Have a quick one for you guys today. I'm in the rush this morning. I've really seen how habits changed my life, and I've really seen how habits took me backwards as well lately. See, I've always said this, and I always say your habits will shape you because we're creatures of habits, right? Your lifestyle will never exceed your level of personal development. So it doesn't matter how much money you're making, how much of a good physique you have, if at the end of the day you don't have the right habits set in place to build you up every day, to put you in a high frequency state every day. I've always talked about it, and I always will, because that's the truth. To me, how much money I made and how much of a good day I had in the gym, how happy I felt, nothing affected me as much as my habits affected. See, your habits will determine whether you're going up or you're going down. Lately I've been kind of off of my habits. See, I was really I was the guy that would never ever miss a single day of following his habits, right? I had a set in wake up time. It was like 6:30 a.m. in the morning, and like I went days and days and days and days without missing a single day of my wake up time, whether it was Christmas Day, whether it was the weekend. I never woke up later than the wake up time that I set for myself, which was 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And you guys literally saw me every single day on Instagram, right? I would post myself doing the push-ups at that exact time every single day to hold myself accountable and to hold you guys accountable. And I had this morning routine that I would always follow every single day without missing. And my life would it didn't matter if I woke up in a bad mood, if I woke up after a really bad argument with somebody the previous night, or if I went to sleep really late and I got only 3 hours of sleep. As soon as I woke up in my wake up time, which was 6:30 a.m. for a period, it was like 5:45 a.m. and then it was also 5:30 a.m. right, whatever. As soon as I woke up on my wake up time and I went through my morning routine that I set for myself without holding back, without getting distracted, no matter how my night was, how my mood was, the outcome was always good. The outcome was always me getting out of it in a high frequency state, in an elevated mood. By the time I finished my morning routine, it did not matter how my previous night was. It didn't matter if I got 3 hours of sleep. It did not matter if I had a cold, if I had a fever, if I had a, I'm trying to think how you call it. It's like a, it's like your throat is so fucked up that you're breathing and you feel like it feels like the air is frozen as it's going down your throat. It's like a congested throat, right? It was so bad, but it did not matter by the time I finished going through my morning structure, because I was in a high elevated mood, and I was ready to work no matter what, right? Even if I was hungry, even if I was sleepy, even if I was tired. By the time I went through my morning routine, I would be ready in a high frequency state. Why? Because I've already stocked up so many wins. See, the reason why you wake up and you're already fucked up and you don't want to get to work and whatever is because as soon as you wake up, you already take yourself down by going through your phone. By opening your phone and starting to scroll, looking at the messages, and by then, you've already fucked up your morning. What you need to do is stack up wins and wins and wins and wins so that you gain such a momentum that eventually you're like, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep on going. And so what happens when you set yourself this morning structure, eventually you will wake up at your set wake up time and you're already going to be like, good, that's my first win. I woke up at the time I set myself to as a non-negotiable, right? It did not matter how I felt, how much I slept. I just woke up because I made myself the commitment. And then you go through your morning routine and you're like, stacking wins and wins. I've done the cold shower. I've done the meditation. I've done the journaling, whatever is your morning structure. And then by then you have like 10 wins stocked up. And now you're like, okay, cool, I gotta work 90 minutes deep work, or I gotta go to the gym. And you're not gonna feel like fucking up because you've already started so well. See, the problem is, I used to wake up and I used to think that how I will feel will determine how I will do. But that's bullshit. Because you cannot decide how you feel in the morning. You might have had a crazy breakup last night and you wake up feeling like shit. You don't want to wake up. But the truth is, how you feel does not determine how you're going to do throughout your day, and especially in the morning. How you do in the morning decides how you feel later on. So how you feel does not determine how you do. How you do will determine how you feel. If I wake up feeling like shit with a congested throat, it's like freezing cold outside, I feel like shit, it's pitch black, I don't want to wake up, I feel like shit, but I go through my morning routine, I wake up on my set wake up time, and by now I'm feeling like I might still have the congested throat. I might still feel like shit. But I'm ready to fucking go. Because by the time I've went through my morning process, I have all of my goals set in place. I have my mindset in the right direction. And so I'm ready to just conquer every single weakness. I went through a breakup too. And the next morning, I still woke up early, went through my morning process, and then I went to work. Because you're a fucking man, bro. It doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is what you do, because what you do will determine where you're gonna get in the future. And we're always working towards our future. We're always working towards a better version of ourselves. Think about the best version of yourself. Think about the man that you want to become in a few years, in 2 or 3 years, right? Now, do you think he would be acting the way you would act if you're feeling like shit in the morning and you decide not to do what you're supposed to do? Do you think that's what your best version of yourself in the future would do? Because the version of me that I see in the future, he would definitely say, fuck how I feel. I just gotta do this shit. Just had a quick one for you guys. Lately I've been kind of missing my morning routine just because I got a new job. I don't think I've mentioned on YouTube, but I got a job. I got a full-time job now. So it's really it's been tough to kind of balance it, and I believe it wasn't fully tough at the start. Obviously it was, and then I started kind of making an excuse and delay it more and more and more until I start seeing the outcome of it, right? Me not following my morning structure every day then led to me going down on my progress, and it was drastically noticeable, right? I did not say my progress, but I saw in how I felt. It was so obvious that I was not the best elevated frequency that I used to be at every day, because I was not waking up in time and I was not following my morning structure. So I made myself a commitment and I was like, I will get back to it, right? I am preaching waking up in a wake up time that's early in the morning and going through a morning structure. So I cannot not do it myself, right? I must hold myself accountable. I must do it myself if I want to preach it to you guys. I would be no one to say that you must have a morning structure to go through every morning if I did not do it myself, right? And I had like 300 days plus of tracking my habits and doing my morning routine every single morning without missing a single day, no matter when I woke up, how I felt. 300 days plus, all documented. However, I felt like lately I've been kind of unbalanced. I've been kind of going down. I've been kind of getting off of it, right? I would do it here and there, on and off. And I've noticed how my frequency state drastically went down. And so I was like, fuck it, bro, we gotta get back to it. So I'm just making this commitment to start again. You guys will see me every morning posting my push-ups again. I've never missed a single day of the push-ups. Obviously, the push-ups have always been there, right? I've started doing this morning push-ups every single day without missing a single day since last year, April. So it's been over 365 days that I've done these push-ups. Never missed a push-ups. Even if I missed a wake-up time, I did not miss a push-up. And I definitely will not. However, we're back with a morning structure. Let's see the progress going crazy up. Now that I have a job and I'm making way more money than I was making before, just to give you a rough idea, how much money I've made the first month in March, in one single month, was more than I made in my past 2 years before that. So we are getting somewhere. You know, the gym never skipped. It's going well. We're always pushing hard. Nutrition is going well, right? The bulk is going well. I'm seeing the weight going up again. Lean muscle mass adding each day. Everything's going on the right direction, which is not always a good sign. As I said already, when you jump, life is like a trampoline. The higher you'll jump, the deeper you'll land. So every time everything goes well, it means you're about to have a period where everything will go down again. And that is a part of life, because when you're going down, you're meant to learn the lessons that will be thrown at you. And you'll use those lessons to improve yourself more. And then the jump will be even higher and everything will go even better. That's just how life is. It's full of contrast. If life was all good, if it was all roses and if it was all fucking happiness and nice and comfort, what would be the point of living life, right? The best part of saying how good your life is and seeing your progress is knowing what you had to go through to get where you're at. So definitely all worth it. You know, I'm ready for this next period. I'm ready for the shit that's about to come out. I will be posting 2 reels a day, every single day. I will be posting 2 videos on YouTube every single week. You guys will see it. I'll be doing my normal road talks. And then I will also start posting educational video like the Marable that I've done about the discipline that I've posted. I will put in the links if you want to quickly check it out if you want to see what I'm talking about. And then I will also post monthly vlogs just so that you guys can see how my life is. You know, I've really wanted to do this vlog for a long time. You know, day in a life of a 17-year-old working a full-time 9 to 5, going to the gym and working on his business. You know, really wanted to do this for a long time, so we'll definitely make it by this month or next month. We have a lot planned, guys. We have a lot coming up, so it's gonna be pretty cool. You can follow my journey. I post every single day, 10, 15, 20 stories. It's like a live stream. I post every day on my Instagram, so if you wanna quickly check it out, it's the first link. That being said, guys, it's time for me to go get my first meal of the day. You know, woke up at 4:45 today, went through my morning structure. Obviously, I've done some deep work, so time to get my first meal, get ready, go to work, and it's rest day, so I'll come back home and get more work done on my business. So, as you know already, fuck, my phone just fell. Keep grinding.